Well, that was a pain in the butt. I'm not sure what OBS decided to do, but I had to stop the stream and start it over again. So here we are. Thanks for the patience, folks. I know that the starting soon screen was a little bit longer and a little bit quieter than it normally is, but thanks very much for hanging out. Number of people here already, which is fantastic. I see 100,555. Hey, the Black Sheep. We were just talking about you the other day. Cosmic is king out in the background, of course. And Jenna Stella, welcome back. Good to see you again. If you are new to the channel, my name is Joel Duggan. This is the Citadel. It's a survival Minecraft server with a couple of little quality of life tweaks. We have to run Fabric for performance, so we use a map and a shulker box tip. I've also got some custom texture packs, so if things look a little bit different, it's only just texture changes. Nothing crazy. We haven't changed a lot. For example, this right here is a note block. I just have it looking like a crate because that's more useful, especially when you're building in a medieval area. And I thought we'd pick up right where we left off yesterday, which is working on a new bridge over on the east side of the medieval town. You also might see some chat going on in the Twitch chat, or not Twitch chat, in the Minecraft chat, because there's a lot of people on right now. I believe Alistair and Steven are doing some end busting, so they're looking for shulker boxes and elytra and all that kind of stuff. So there might be a lot of communication going back and forth there. Anna Marie, I believe, is online helping them out. And actually, I believe all three of these folks now stream. I don't know if Anna Marie has started hers, but AM Lewhite is her handle. I think it's Anna the Dev on Twitch, if I'm correct. But then iMcFly and Steven ESC, those are actually, iMcFly is at Alistair McFly on Twitch. If you do bang citizens in chat, in my Twitch chat, you'll get links to their Twitch streams as well, should you like to hang out and check those out later. And this is the bridge we're working on. So the other day, we were expanding the wall over on the west side of town, and I was correcting some errors that weren't working. And we decided to carry those fixes over to this side. There was a bridge planned for about here, and it was just really close to the wall, so it made more sense to actually extend the wall and connect it here. And we laid in the bridge deck, and we put where the towers are. I have yet to take this down. I think that's going to be the first thing we do today, because I have a nice clean inventory. I feel like if we take this down now, then it'll give us a cleaner view of how we're going to plan out the rest of this. So we'll just take a bunch of stuff out of here, and that will help, as I like to create builds and think about how things look. And right now, looking through this bridge, which is going to be a key aspect of this design, this isn't going to be here. This gray wall and bridge and stuff, all this is going to be coming down. So we're going to do some demo here at the first. And I think that way, if Alistair and the folks need me, I think Cosmic is modding in their chats as well. So I've let them know that if stuff goes sideways and they need a hand, I can grab my elytra and come into the end and help them out with some stuff. So right now, I think we'll just start at the top. And I like this tower roof. I might just use the design elsewhere. This is always the painful part of moving things in Minecraft, of just like, it takes me a better part of a stream to build something like this, and then it takes me the better part of 10 minutes to take it down. If I didn't feel like collecting all the blocks everywhere, now that TNT doesn't destroy blocks, we could totally just blow it up. I should keep that in mind if we ever have something really large we have to destroy. It would be kind of fun. Just to set up like a TNT chain and just blow the whole thing to high heaven, that would be great. Now on these ones we use the stripped logs in here for the supports. Probably because we use stripped logs on the outside too. But in the other ones we've been using regular oak logs. Keeps it a little bit more rustic, I think. We'll have lots of wood now. That's good. many times have I said it in real life? 2 weeks to build, 10 minutes to destroy. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. By the way, Black Sheep, we were when we were talking about you the other day, we were wondering how well you were versed in medieval architecture terms, because I was trying to figure out, like I was talking about a battlement and the path on the battlement and stuff, and On the Diagonal chimed in with some handy information. It doesn't really have an English name. It was like Chevet de Ronde, I think. I can't remember. Diagonal, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, I'm wondering how well versed you are in medieval architecture. I should brush up on it. Like I feel like I should get a book. You know, like I feel like I should like go to the library or look online, even if it was like a PDF or something. I feel like that stuff has to exist for quick reference for people that do D&D campaigns and wanted to like design castles and tombs and stuff. Now I do want to travel down below because I feel like some of these important blocks, these more expensive blocks, have been falling. Yeah. So we'll grab some of this stuff. Go to sleep anyway. Hey, Zero Fox, what's up? Not at all. I remember covering it in university, but it was lost by my modern proclivities. Ah, I see. I think I paid closer attention to modern architecture as well. I should have taken more architecture. I was torn when I was younger as to whether I should go into study to become an architect or whether I should study and do art and cartooning and stuff. And obviously I went the illustration art direction, but it was a tough call. Basically architecture was my backup. But it would come in handy in Minecraft. That's for sure. And this is where I always get tempted to grab a beacon. But for these little teardowns, it takes us just as long to put up and tear down the beacon. Oh, looks like somebody got a new elytra. That's cool. Congratulations. Who was that? McFly. Nice. Can't type today. Hey, Minipax, what's up? Art Nouveau. Yeah, Art Nouveau and Art Deco. I agree. Yep. That was some fun stuff for me as well. Although this is not a bad pace. Could be a lot worse. I guess I should have grabbed some grass, fill in some holes. I am excited to have this part of the river done. I think that'll help make the town feel a lot more constructed when a lot of the landscaping is finished around it. Should be a little bit easier to manage. So I was thinking yesterday, we've got these towers set up as squares, which I think is probably the best way to do it. But I realized what we could have done if we really wanted to get fancy with it is that we could have made the towers also on a diagonal. But I feel like I would be biting off more than I can chew. So we're going to keep it simple. All right, so now here, in here. Grab that. Now we have to think about how this wall is going to connect into this area. Gonna get some dirt though. Take the long way around. Dirt is in here. Also grab some grass and put some of this wood away. Oh, I got a door. Do I keep doors in here? I don't. I probably should. Technical arts, photography, graphic design, so not too much fine art there, but I get into Art Deco in on a personal level for a while, mainly because it's heavy influence in the area's buildings. Oh, neat. Yeah, I really like modern architecture. Like, I really like... I say that. I like the shape of modern architecture. Black Sheep, you might be able to chime in. I find the colors are pretty drab. Like right now, it feels like everything is white, brown, and black. And that's it. And we're talking like chocolate brown. They don't even switch up the browns very much, which is a little bit strange. So let's use andesite to build a wall because we're most likely going to be making the base of it out of andesite. I'm thinking 5 to start is probably going to be good. So what we have to do is adjust this piece to connect. I'm also going to add a tower, I think. I think this is probably too large of a span to go without a tower. Hold on. Let's just... I'm not sure if I can see it from over here. Just barely. So this is the distance we go between towers. So really, there could be another tower about there. Where is that? Guess about there. So we'll measure, we'll see what halfway looks like. And we'll sort that out. Yay, math. I have not had enough coffee for this yet. This is negative 89.31. How are we standing on 89.30? Yeah, sorry. Negative 89.30. And it goes to at least 30 blocks. Goes to 88.77. So 53. That's good because that gives us a center block. So 26, right? 26, 27 would be the middle. 26 and 26 is 52, 53. Yeah, that's right. So 26 from here is 89.03. Negative 89.03. 1, 2, 3. This is another handy feature of this map mod, is that you can put things in like that, and it really helps. So that would be about where we would put a tower. Probably like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not right here. It might be back farther. It might be forward farther. But that's about where we would want to put tower. I feel like that's okay. I would more likely bump it a little bit to the left or the right so it would line up with one of these. A little bit better. I guess we could always push this forward. These are big sections of 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got... So I could just bump it straight up against there. That could be fine. And how far would we want to put it out? I think the other ones are 2 blocks out. Yeah. Okay. So let's just go with a decision of here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay. So that'll be the new tower. Right there. I think that works. Let's just build this up a bit. There's a push at the moment locally to have local artists do huge murals on walls around here, and it really helps brighten things up. Well, that's really cool. We've got some cool murals happening here too. So do I think that's far enough apart? Be hard at night. This is now the wall looking tree. Yeah, it's hard to see. I'm glad that it's far enough to the left that it doesn't block the bridge tower. I think that's good. I think it'll be fine. I'm going to add a couple more blocks on it just to be sure. So we can see what's up here. And it would connect somewhere around here. Oh, I landed that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just double check this one more time. Have I ever done a Minecraft mural? Closest I've done is the on a really small scale. I've used glazed terracotta on like paintings on the wall of like a Starbucks, like a cafe, like those just kind of like weird modern kind of like kitschy printed art pieces. And what is the other thing that I've done? This looks like a really big tower, but I think it's just because it's so much closer to us than that one. Well, that's weird. It's farther away. Well, no, I guess we technically we're farther that way. The other thing that I've done is the anchor mural or anchor mosaic pattern in the Modern City waterfront. So next time we go to the Modern City waterfront, then remind me and I'll show you. I don't think I've made any videos of that. All the VODs are gone. I don't think I downloaded any of the VODs for the Modern City. I might have, but I'm not sure. All right, for now I'm happy with where that is. I don't think it's too out of place. Now I have to go from there to there. And I feel like I want to do like a straight line coming out of here. So obviously what I started out here is incorrect. We are going to have to go with an angled wall out of here. Probably same thing though. Probably 2, 3, 4, 5. We may have to give it a little bit of a landing, which is also new. I've not tried this too often, but probably just take these out of my hand. Yeah, I might do something like that first. Just to make it a little bit easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that'll come across here. These were going in 6s. So 1, 2. For whatever reason, these walls work much better when you have them in 2s or even numbers. Nice. Did somebody die? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. So that is not curving fast enough for my liking. So we'll back this up to 4. And then maybe we'll start doing 2s here. Getting closer. Getting closer. I kind of wonder if we want to try and attach it to this side. Like how interesting would it be if we attached the wall here? Because we did it over here, I think. Just the front of it attaches on an angle. Looks pretty cool. Hey, Rowan Tree, what's going on? How are you? Because that would certainly help with a more gentle curve in this direction if we had this happening. I think maybe I'm coming out too far. Maybe we just have to start with much shorter segments. See how that looks. I think the weird part here is that as much as I like this wall, it looks funny going straight through here. So I think for this tower we may want to go and imagine if the wall had gone straight through the tower, if it would just, rather than going at an angle like this, if it would continue to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so then it would drop back to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it would drop back to here. So then this is where things would start. And I wonder if we start things here, if they'll look better. And maybe if that's the case, we can get away with 4 there and 4 there. Or split the difference and just do here. Yeah, I feel like that works. So we could either start with 2. Yeah, I feel like this still snakes in a funny way. Let's try attaching it to this face. Because I think then we could do a better curve. So we'll do... Oh, that is right. I feel like that looks okay. I tend to have to build these in lines so I can see what's going on. Oops. Then we just have to fix the backside here. These always end up being thicker anyway, because once you start walking along them, they don't look or work the way that you want them to. So then here we could have something that would just, inside the wall, would just create like a little platform outside of the building so that you can go in that way. I think that's probably the best solution. That way it'll look good from the outside, but also function the way we want it to on the inside, which is good. I think that works. Our tower's not square though, so we have to fix that. Hey Ward, welcome back. Good to see you again. So we'll just quickly put in like an andesite pattern here. And fill this in. I feel like that's probably okay. Oh, we're out of andesite. Raid, hey, how's it going, Steven? Is the stream over? Firepith, welcome on in. Moon Girl, hi. Been a little while. And what were you up to? How did things go, Steven? How did the end rating go? Thanks for sharing your viewers, obviously. Very much appreciated. Shoop. All right, let's bring this down. And then we'll maybe add a couple here. Call that done. Now this side. I'm going to throw a torch in here before I forget. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then none of this is going to exist. So I'll cut away a good chunk of this. just to separate it, make sure that we're not getting confused visually as we're planning things. Gives us a little bit more room inside the town as well, which is nice. I was starting to feel a little bit tight on space. All right, did we get that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Will there be dungeons in the town, you mean? I think I might decorate the storage system that we're planning to be like a dungeon. That could be kind of fun. Now, is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Aha! Here's the problem. I made it too wide. Okay. Where? That's why it looks bigger, because it is indeed bigger. I guess I'll just... Oh, it works out so nicely. Crap. Well, this... We could probably just go with shaving it down here. Call this the way that it goes. Grab in here. And also, this is in the wrong spot. And we did arrow slits, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I guess we'll probably move this out. Nope. And let's put in the bricks now. Do we have any bricks? Yes. Beautiful. Let's put one. How about here? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't think my mini feed is working. Hold on. Is there a way to refresh your Streamlabs mini feed? Like to start it over again? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I think I fixed it. I had filtered some stuff earlier. I was looking for some content, and I think I messed up and I filtered out things. Should be good now. Yes, GDog27, BDMCPO. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. And I think we're good here. This all should look normal again from the top, except for this back part at the back here. So let's run up there and see what it feels like. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in again? No, I just need to be better at turning off filters once I turn them on again. Yeah, that feels about right. Can't complain there. We're gonna put the door there. Maybe we'll put one more here. See how that feels. I like making a little. You do the counting and the design from above, but then I have to run the wall to see how it feels. Yeah, that feels better, I think. And then we can just come straight in here. And this door is going to be here. That looks like it works. I'm going to leave this open in the back so I can fly in. These two, however, will be removed and turned into stairs. And we might not want to have that there. I'm not sure. Cool. So now from the top, our tower fits in like that. I think that looks okay. And was I making these all the same height? I think I was. Yeah, they're all 4 blocks above the wall. So this is right. And as long as the wall doesn't go down, we'll extend the wall a couple of blocks. Yeah, because we go down 2 steps, but I think I'll keep it even. And that way that tower has to be just a little bit taller, which will make it look more important, which is good. So let's find out the Y value. Whoa, okay, or I can smash my head around. 77. Are we sitting at 77 there? I think we are. That sounds very familiar. We are at 81, so this is probably 77 here. It is. That's weird. I would want this to be taller, I think. Maybe we can put a second floor on it? Anybody else feel that? Anybody else think that this needs to be like a little bit taller? Rowan Tree says yes, needs to be taller. You're right, the roof will add some height. I agree. The roof will add some height. But only like 3 blocks. We could do something else. We could maybe add like a little something on here. Like maybe we could add like a second tower to it. I don't have any examples to bring up right now off the top of my head, but I've seen that on Pinterest where people, there's towers that are attached to things. Like little spires. That could be all we need to do. Bed. I agree, Cognomens. That's my issue, is that I want them to look squat, right? So I don't find these other ones look squat though. But it's because the towers, like this is a big hill, right? So these are taller because there's just that much more. There's just that much more happening. So maybe the curtain wall here is too low. But I don't think it needs to be any taller. So we might just have some more squat towers on this side. I mean, we could also rip the ground down here by a single block, right? Like we could just take this whole thing right off, but I like the look that it gives. I like the dip that we have here. So, yeah, we'll have to see. to see how it looks. Next is some more teardown of this thing. Which is, again, too bad, because these things look cool, but... Or do I want to do this? We could keep this. Let's remove this first. And then come back and see what else. We might just leave that tower there. Maybe we'll make it smaller. You know, like, I want to think about what might be a good alternative before I completely remove it. Oh, I didn't need to get those. Sorry, I've got one ear kind of listening outside of the game. I can hear a neighbor's smoke detector going off, but it's been going on for quite some time. Someone's probably burning breakfast. Or brunch. There we go. That kind of stuff always concerns me a little bit in an apartment building. Like, if your smoke detector is going off, you're not panicked because you just know you burnt toast and that's all it is, right? But when somebody else's is going off, you're like, I don't know what they've done. Oops. Grab this stuff in here. Yeah, I don't know. We might want to keep that tower there. Yeah, I don't like burnt breakfast either. There's nothing worse than being excited for bacon and overcooking it. I mean, you can still use it for other things. Like, you can still, you know, put it in salads or, you know, wraps or stuff. But when you want, like, bacon and eggs or something, there's a certain consistency that I like with bacon and eggs. And if you overdo it, it's a pain because there's a certain amount of timing. And nothing's worse than cold eggs at breakfast. So, like, I want everything on my plate at breakfast hot at the same time. So messing around with bacon and whatnot. I'm kind of surprised there's not more foods like that in Minecraft. I know you can do pork chops and stuff. Like, I know that there's like Pam's Harvest Craft and some other mods that really add a lot to cooking. But I've not explored them. So we'll take this out though. I might leave this tower here just for a beat. This is a lot of wall. I don't remember putting this in. Probably one of those streams where you just spend the whole time just chatting and placing blocks and not really thinking. Hey CJ, what's going on? We're ripping out some stuff. It is riveting. Riveting Minecraft. Unless people, there might be some people in chat that are like, this is the most satisfying thing ever. We'll get a lot of resources back. Miss Snarky the other day was asking me why I was putting dirt in the walls, thinking it would save a lot of time, and she's absolutely right. I've just been doing it so I don't have to store the dirt anywhere. And I've got this thing, I just don't like destroying blocks. Because ultimately when you destroy a bunch of blocks, then you're like, well, now I need that. I shouldn't have done that. But ultimately, we'd have to do something like slab the bottom of them so that zombies and stuff don't spawn inside of them. And we'll have to do something else to this cliff to make sure that it's not a sheer drop. Mining flashbacks. Mining up, mining down. I was watching Pixelriffs do his YouTube video about the new snapshot that we'll be talking about tomorrow on the spawn chunks, and I'm really itching to get into a survival snapshot world. I'm just waiting for the biomes to start happening. I'm waiting for them to add. I think once they add lush caves, that's when I'll probably try a snapshot. I'll have to try it with fabric though, because with my machine, I don't think I can stream just the regular raw snapshot from vanilla, because I think the frame setter would just murder my eyeballs. But I'm looking forward to doing something like that, and maybe try to put that on a Wednesday. I feel like if the snapshot came out and we did an exploration, like a survival exploration of it right away, I feel like that would probably be a really cool thing to provide people on Twitch that are interested in that. All right, so that's that gate part down. How does that look down here? Do we still need to remove that tower, or does that tower add to what's happening? That tower can probably stay. I feel like we can maybe make it smaller. I kept it there because I wanted to keep the house, or at least build my own house on that location, because over this way, there's this road that goes up to the other bridge. And this house was part of the original village, and it just kind of is a nice spot. Like, it's just a nice location. But then I wanted to augment it by adding something cool to it. And so I think maybe what we'll do is keep this idea. We might make this smaller, like maybe make it a 5x5 instead of a 7x7, and then have a bigger house kind of attached to it. I have another tower thing here planned, so we could maybe make this work. Filling the walls actually does give the game a little bit less render too. Yeah, that was my other explanation, was like I could put torches inside the walls, but then it's going to be rendering light and stuff. I could slab inside the walls, but by filling them with dirt, it just I usually have that amount of dirt in my inventory anyway. It's a real pain. And if you have to adjust a wall, it's so much easier to place blocks against something than it is to place them like into air, you know, like it's hard to not have something. So I'll just get rid of this for now, so it doesn't bug me. And so here's the other thing that I was concerned about yesterday with the bridge. I'm a little concerned that these towers don't look like they're part of the bridge. They don't look like they're connected. It helped a little bit here. And this was Miss Snarky's idea to add like a wraparound on the railing. Previously it was here. Like I had stopped it here. But I mean, this helps, but I still feel on a level that they feel really disjointed. And I think it's because we haven't added any kind of bridge between them. Right? So I feel like if we wanted to put something across there, which I don't really want to do, it would help make them feel like they're part of the bridge. The alternative is to bring them closer. So then to have this here and this here. And have them actually be, I'm gonna sleep, hold on. The one thing about the map gets darker as it goes to nighttime, which makes sense, but it's kind of funny. Hey, there's Miss Snarky, speak of the devil. The walls are a dirt storing mechanism. Yeah, pretty much. Where's my axe? Or no, sword is what you use for bamboo, right? Yeah. Best noise. And a lot of bamboo. See, I don't need this much dirt. Ever. So yeah, I'm not sure how to make these feel... I mean, the alternative is to do precisely what I said earlier, which is to make the towers on an angle. I hear you, zombie. Where are you? Oh, I missed you. And sun got you. Okay. So yeah, the alternative would be to have the towers be in a design like this. Not in this location, but I'd have to make the towers angled like that. And I don't think I like that. I think that would be really weird looking. Hydrix77, how do you get so good at building? Well, thank you very much for starters. I appreciate that. I've been playing the game for 3.5 years, almost 4 years actually, 4 years this month. And I'm an artist and a designer in real life, so that helps a great deal. But also, friends with Pixel Riffs and watching his videos, watching people like Mythical Sausage and Whip who do a lot of this kind of stuff and big vistas. But I also compose the structures like a drawing. Like when I'm putting up these towers, I kind of want to make sure that they're either framing something or not blocking something behind them. Or where's a good example? Like over here, when you walk in the front gate, you can see a bunch of stuff happening in the background, but you can't see the immediate builds until you start to go through the gate. And then this reveals itself first on the right hand side, and then you get this and that, and so it kind of like opens up. You don't see the whole bridge at first, right? So the bridge kind of reveals itself. Megan's tower comes into view. So like I'm trying to frame kind of keeping your eye kind of like in this area, but having interesting things happening on the left and the right. So doing stuff like that actually helps a lot, and it doesn't overwhelm people watching, which I think is cool. The rest of it is just really basic shapes. And also, this takes a very long time. I've been working in this area since November on weekends. So, like, we've built a couple of farms and we've started to build a town, and that's it, right? Like, this has been months of weekends. So, just be patient, If you take the time to do things right, it's just a matter of being consistent, and then over time, good builds piled on top of good builds start to look really, really cool. I'm still not convinced that this is the right way. I wonder if we could do something with these towers so that it doesn't make this feel narrow, but maybe we can give them some sort of like base. Like what if they had like an extra wide base to them? I know this was a nice thought. Maybe we'll take this and extend this. I'm just going with form right now. We'll grab other blocks later, but like, oops. We could use walls, which wouldn't push it out quite as much. That does feel a little bit strange, doesn't it? Again, it makes it feel more squat, and we were trying to not do that. That's the other thing we could do with these towers. We could use this technique over here. This little cut-in with walls. And that might help them look a little bit skinnier and taller and a little bit different. Don't disturb the dirt. Nice. Oh, so good. Kim Thomason, hello. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. My coffee is getting cold, though, so we're going to have to reheat that soon. So yeah, I'm kind of stumped as to how to... Well, you know what? Even this one layer, even that helps a bit, doesn't it? Maybe that's all we need. Maybe we just need to take that idea from Miss Snarky and just extend it. Because this would be wall here, right? Nope, went too far. Wonder if we did something tall. Nope. I think we have to find like walls or something else just a little bit smaller. Just this feels funny now to me. What's the goal? I'm trying to make these towers feel like they're more attached to the bridge deck without bringing them in and narrow. Like I don't want to travel across the bridge and have it be this super narrow experience, you know? Right? Like I don't want the bridge to look like this little doorway. So there's that. The other thing that we have, I'm trying to decide if I want to do is attach like a bridge, and we can try that. We can just see what that looks like. Just quickly. Let's go up to the top there. What I should do is just give myself some scaffolding up to this tower so I can stop flying around like crazy. Where is the inside? Let's do this. So one of the things we could do is come across. Maybe we don't do it right at the front. What if we did it from here? We've got this door that's going to come in probably around there. So if we had something that went like this. And we could go even farther back too. See, I feel like that just caps it and makes it feel constrained. But I guess if you don't have that, what's the point of having a second tower? Yeah, I mean an arch. I mean, I would make this into something that would look like an arch, but again, like the arch would like come in here like that, and that would just make it even smaller. So I'm just feeling like this is too low. Is my issue, because like I feel like this is a much better experience, right? If that makes any sense, compared to seeing that, which I mean, it would make sense. The difference is this isn't an entrance to the town. This is something that goes past the town. Right? So they're guarding the road, but they're not necessarily trying to, like, impede passage. Really did set myself up for a challenge building this on an angle, which is good. You know, it's nice to have to think outside the box. Like, so for example, this looks fine because it's supposed to be a gate, right? I want, that's cool. I'm okay with that. But over here, I don't think I want that. But anyway, it is about time for me to take my first break. If you are new to the channel, well, first, welcome. And don't go anywhere. We take a break about once an hour. It's about 5 or 6 minutes. I reheat my coffee. Usually grab more stuff, snacks, that kind of thing. It's Sunday. Get some Sunday snacks. I may or may not grab a chocolate chip cookie. But I will see you in just a few. Bye for now. That was some seriously chill music. It sounds like it was from like a Miyazaki film or something. Just before I went to break, Miss Snarky was asking about putting stairs across the top of the tower. I think I know what you mean. You mean get stairs up to like the top, the tippy top. So from stairs from there to there, and then go across that way? That's a possibility too. One thing I want to try to build one of the other towers at an angle. Rather than trying to imagine what it looks like, I think I just need to do it and see what it looks like. Thanks for hanging out, Retro Panda. Good to see you as always. So let's just temporarily remove this. I will remember what that looks like. We will fill in some dirt. Oh, looks like Steven has left the game. And if this was going to be a tower that was 5 wide, we would probably have it connect here, there, to there, and then out here to there. So then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'd have to get rid of some of this. So do it there. I have no idea if this is going to look good. I think it's going to look weird. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's a hard no. Right? We agree? That's all kinds of gross. I think it might be one of the limitations of Minecraft is just if you want to build something that's on an angle, having it small like that just feels very odd. It just feels like a pile of blocks. It doesn't feel like it's a straight wall. What are my tools called, Stonewriter? Some of them are named really funny, and some of them have been replaced, so they haven't been renamed. So we've got Willow Wood Chipper, Daisy Digs a Lot, Wendy the Stone Whisperer, the Pain Bow, and then Diamond Sword, because I've replaced it and I don't remember what the other one was called. We've got other things like Harriet the Hammer, which is a fortune pickaxe. A lot of the Silk Touch pickaxes have like gentle names, like Gentle Jenny or Silk Touch Sally, like that kind of stuff. Just fun. The Pain Bow, right? I'll give you 3 guesses as to who named the Pain Bow. Thanks, Stormminder. Appreciate it. CJ, you are correct. You are correct. Actually, I think isn't the Pain Bow a weapon from Borderlands 3? I think that's where she got it from. Hey, Alistair, are you still streaming? Oh, he's not in here. Elkhorn just said the name Alistair. I see. Yeah, this is a no. We're not doing this. This is a hard out. Not happening. Oh, Alistair wasn't streaming. He was too tired. Oh, okay, cool. I see now. So I think this was here. Yes. Just along for the ride. Right on. That's fun. We need to do. You and I need to sort out a co-stream. Those are relaxing because there's not as much. You can set an expectation with a co-stream that there's not as much engagement with the chat room because of course you're trying to talk to your co-stream friend, or even if you're just doing like a co-op mission or something, trying to get some ender shulker boxes or dragon elytra or whatever. We should try to set that up. That would be a fun server experience, and that would be getting everybody together and trying to beat the dragon a few more times and trying to finish up the end portals to get them all sorted. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Miss Snarky thought up here would be good. So have it go across up here as opposed to down lower. Whoa, I fell a very long way. Did I get everything? Almost. Watch for luck. Hello. So that's not as bad. I agree that is better than what I had before. I think we could maybe make it feel less ominous if it was made out of wood. So we might be able to do something similar to what I have over here, where we'd have the 2 big buildings. And granted, this has got a stone arch, but if you forget about the stone arch and there's just this wood thing going, we could maybe have that feel lighter by literally making it out of lighter material. And that could help too. I certainly like that better than the lower part because you can see the other towers. Like you could see the other top of the tower, so this does not feel nearly as claustrophobic. So good call. Good call. Oh, speaking of calling, that's my loud phone saying my coffee is ready. Give me 1 second. I just need to fly somewhere where I can go AFK for 1 minute. I just have to run to the kitchen and pour a new cup. I shall be right back. Quick like a bunny. And caffeinated like one too. I may or may not have cookies. Yeah, I think if that was made of wood, and if it was the only one, like if we don't put another one there, then I think that should be okay. I just don't know. I don't know about this. Do I have... There we go. Boop. Once the wall's in, it might not feel so bad. We'll have to just see. It might just be that it looks really silly from above, and then it looks fine from below. That could be the only thing. We could also try to add, I don't know, some sort of smaller tower attachments, but either way, I think the thing to do now is going to be to at least put in the face of this. Whoops. Let's go up one, down two. That's good. And yay, scaffolding's still here. Sorry if you already answered this, but do you have a certain pattern you follow for placing the wall blocks? Like these ones? No, I'm just kind of randomly, I'm trying not to be too repetitive. And ultimately I end up making some sort of pattern that I have to adjust. So like, once I fill this in with these stone blocks just for different textures, like I missed one there. The thing I find with trying to get like a natural looking pattern in Minecraft is to just place it randomly. Like really try not to think about it too much. If I think about it too much, I end up making a geometric pattern, which is really funny because I'm trying not to, and yet I do exactly what I'm trying not to do. So like right now, I bet you this one looks a little spiky. Yeah, see, like it just kind of goes up in even numbers. So I'm going to try and fine tune it a little bit. Maybe take this down a little bit. So we can probably like remove all of these. And then I feel like here we could smooth that out there. And maybe remove this one. And take it down here. Yeah, you can. I mean, and it's the kind of thing where like, and sometimes that works out too. It just depends on like what you want it to look like. This one actually worked out pretty well. It's a little bit high here, so maybe what I'll do is just, I like the pattern, but maybe we need to remove this, that, and just take like one block off the whole thing. So it doesn't look too, it looks pretty natural, but it was just too high. But see, then I look like I've got some repeating, like very evenly spaced stuff. So, and that's the kind of thing that you can't see when you're doing it. You have to kind of like back up and look and say like, hey, What could I do differently? We've also got this other block that we can put in there, the stone brick. That will help. It seems to look best when it's a couple blocks away from the top. I think that's okay. Maybe we just have to come in here, though. Now that it's super dark, hold on. And maybe we'll bring this out by 1. Cool. Whoa! Too fast. Oh, somebody slept. Cool. Thank you, McFly. Hey, Man-Made, what's up? Good to see you as always. So quickly, we have enough. Yeah, we have all the things we need to do at the top of the wall, so we can sort that out. Just so that we know what it looks like. Because I feel like I think that looks good in terms of the roundness of the wall. I guess we should maybe back up and take a look from over here. Yeah, I think that feels about right, you know? It's obviously this is closer to us, but you know, like this distance here looks about the same. I think it's pretty even. The map says it's pretty even. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. Hey, Nightmare. How's it going? And is it iManduke or Elmanduke? I can never tell with Twitch because they don't have cursive, not cursive, they don't have like serifs on their fonts. Right, so over here, ooh, let's just add a double layer on this so we can actually walk along it. Actually, I guess we can just add all 3, can't we? So then that goes to here. Three there, there. Oops. Oh, that's wrong. Sure. So this side goes right up against it. So we'll try that first. This is only 4, so it should be here and here. And then we need to have the stairs. I think they have to be on the outside. Yes. Okay. So now that we know that, we can just make sure that the stairs are always on this corner block. So corner block, corner block, corner block. Now all along here, we just do singles. So that's easy. And that should be it. It really shouldn't be too complicated. Again, weirdly, as someone that likes to build with odd numbers in Minecraft, like 3, 5, 7, doing these walls, it's better to do it in 2, 4s, and 6s. Because of the way that these stairs work. What happens if you don't do it this way, by the way, why I'm trying to do it, if I put this here and put the stair here, there's a hole. And it doesn't look very good. So if we switch that around and put that there, then there's always a solid connection for the most part. And then we just go back here with the andesite slabs and put them on top of the solid blocks. Get you like your little height difference thing. And then when you get to these, you just skip one. And it works out pretty well. Because you can't put a stair here. It doesn't matter which way you put it. It doesn't work. Ta-da! I'd say that looks like and matches what we've got going on over here. The only thing we need now is just a couple of stone bricks along here. So maybe we'll do maybe one there. Do I have any? Yes. Let's put those here. I feel like the limit was around 2, maybe 3. Looks like it might be 3. Those are bigger sections, though. Maybe we'll do it there. So I know we went in and we changed all the end site, but like once you start adding in these brick blocks, it starts to change the way that things look. So you can kind of decide if you want to keep them. And with these, the only thing I'm trying to do is just not have them line up. Like I don't want 2 in a row there, so I kind of stagger them a bit. It's the only strategy here. And sometimes they look good on the top of the andesite, and sometimes they look like they're too much. But now here, I treat these angled sections like one section of wall. So we'll put 2 blocks in here, but we'll put them in like different positions. Maybe this one. I think I have to get up on something here. It's like there, and then maybe here. Maybe we can do like a... No, actually that looks fine. We're good. So I haven't done the back side, but that's fine. I wanted to get the front done. This is where I think a combination of wanting this tower to not be as squat, and also the suggestion here to go across the top, where this is normally where we would put these windows. I think we're going to put them up here. Like I think the whole thing just needs to be taller. That, or it'll have 2 sets of windows. And I say windows, I mean arrow slits. So we'll go over here. And I'm pretty sure that the stairs for these arrow slits, the back of the stairs go up against the center of the tower. So I think the idea was that they go here and there, and here and there. That looks about right. I'm wondering if we might want to move this, though, to a different location. That looks about right. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll put this here. And maybe add another one. Whoops. So do those look like they're the same? Yes. Cool. Cornsy. Hi, Joel and chat. How goes the mining and crafting today? The wall looks great. Thank you very much. Mining and crafting going well. Making some progress. We have adjusted the wall. You can see the old wall here with its dirt core. And you see the changes that we've made. And I feel like this whole kind of arc around the outside here feels a lot nicer. We may have to do something on the backside of this tower. I feel like we might have to add... Maybe we have to add like a little something down here to fill this in. So like here, this is going to be up like this. Right? I'm wondering if we need to put something in this little space here. Just like a little offshoot. Like, if we get rid of this, I guess I have to go upstairs to do that. Like if we did this and then had like a little, I don't know. Like, I'm wondering if having some sort of little jut like that out would be okay. It just how it just connects it just enough. I'm not sure what this could be. It could be more arrow slits, you know? We could have more of these stairs in it. I guess it would be like something like that. That could be kind of cool, actually. Could put another one there. I actually saw, I try not to copy Minecraft builds, but I saw the use of stairs for a different kind of arrow slit on low parts of the wall. So here, the whole idea with the arrow slits on the top part is that you want to be able to aim like vertically down, right? But when you're down this low, you want to be shooting straight out, right? And so I saw this really cool use of stairs to make the horizontal slits. Now, we would normally use a different stone so it would match, but the idea was if you put them here and there, then you have a horizontal slit that you can shoot arrows through, right? I thought that looked really cool. So we might put those somewhere. Should be kind of fun. Oh, thanks, Cornsy. Is it Cornsy or Cornsy? With the emphasis on the wrong syllable. It wasn't just you, Cosmic. Welcome on in to all the new viewers. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I know I am. I have coffee, cookies, and Minecraft. And an excellent Twitch chat. So, you know, life is good. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's get this other tower in. How do we feel about... Maybe not that. That does feel very flat, I will say. I'm still kind of debating whether or not we should put some sort of like thing out here to make it feel a little bit sturdier. Not sure. Maybe walls. I think maybe walls would be the best way to handle that. Need some food. Ah, corns. Right. Kind of like Ms. Snarky. Same idea. Gotcha. Cool. Thank you. Okay. So I've been paying a lot of attention to how it looks from this side. I think it might be time to just point ourselves the other way. I mean, obviously there's the frames are not in. I actually quite like this, so we're going to keep that. Okay, so we can just pop over here. And I guess we'll treat this like a full wall. We're not sure what's happening here yet, so let's just kind of come in here and do that. Maybe take it down a little bit. Just in case we decide to rip this out, we're going to make sure that we've got all the right blocks in place. And it really doesn't matter. We've got so much andesite and stone that it's not the end of the world. Should we have to double up on a few things? And I guess ground floor in here would actually be there. I don't know if that's the end or if we needed to go farther, but I'm okay with an odd looking little box like that for now. I'll fill that in later should we decide to keep it. Oh, I am out of andesite. Oh no, wait, that's supposed to be stone. There we go. Okay, more andesite required. What else do we need? Andesite, andesite, andesite. Got lots of stone. I wanted to check out stone brick walls for something. Or andesite walls. Oh, really? Do we have no... Oh, I guess we don't have any stone brick walls. Solvable. Boop. I'm not sure why I'm saying boop so much today. Blame Cosmic, I guess. Oh, stairs. I wanted andesite stairs. Those guys. Let's just do the whole half stack. And regular stone stairs as well. Did Pixel raid you? I fell asleep listening to him and woke up to emphasis. He might have. I didn't see an actual raid command come in. If he did, thanks, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not sure, Cosmic. I didn't take it as shock and surprise. I took it as you intended it. Don't worry. Let's go up to there. Put that there. Maybe we'll just go down here. This still has some stuff we have to shave off the back of it, it looks like. I'm stuck. Whoa, I thought I saw a skeleton. That's the corner there. I hope these don't look too boring, all andesite. I hope we don't have to do too much more to them. I'm trying to keep this build like fairly simple. I'm not trying to go bananas. I have other plans for larger builds. Oops. And that involves like, you know, making like an elf city. I did that again and again. Doing like an elf city, doing dwarven town or dwarven city. And those I want to go like super ornate and detailed with. Also much larger, like huge builds, which I think will be cool. But for those, I feel like we can go a lot fancier once I've cut my teeth on this. I think that's okay. It's pretty unique. We could maybe just get rid of this thing on the back side because it looks terrible. And probably make it taller, but we'll see how that pans out. How are we doing from the view from down here? Which I know is a weird place to think about this, but yep. That feels like a solid, you know, tower for the bridge. I think it's the right height. We can make it a little bit taller, but I'm not too worried about it. We could also do something like this on the top of it. Maybe not with bone block, but I feel like we could change the color with a little bit of a trim or something. And that would allow us to get this up to this height and not be too bent out of shape. I'll have to redo this. There we go. So I was thinking over here of trying to do something either with walls or with a combination of walls and slabs, but I don't know. That doesn't seem to be the best either. if they were vertical. Oop, those are stairs. It needs that like connection somehow, and like this isn't gonna jive. Like that's not gonna work. We could try maybe blocks on the bottom and then walls on top. Not bad. What if it was the different color? Or different texture, I should say. Not sold. The other thing we could do is just straight up pile rocks here. Like we've got these things over here, which is just meant to be like maybe crumbled bits of the wall or just bedrock or just things that were laid down and then the walls were built on top of. And that might be all we need over here just to kind of make it feel less flat. It's just a pile of cobblestone in the corner here, you know, something that just has like a, we'll use something different. Oh, I do have a piece of cobble. So like that. Something like that would be cool, maybe. Different textures, but that geometry might be all we need to try and soften that up a bit. Kendo says blame Cosmic for everything. Nice. I guess I should grab some cobble while we're here. Oh, I found more bricks. That's good. And some cobble slabs. Maybe, I guess we could try some mossy cobble. Maybe cobble stairs. I feel like I also used gravel. Which is here. Take it easy, Marjade. Great to see you. Have a good afternoon. Yeah, so like if we changed these out for like cobble slab, maybe change these ones out for some mossy. Oops. Like that. Grab some gravel. Oh, that's the end site. Go. It's not a lot, but like you combine that with a little bit of grass, and we should be okay. I think that's enough. I think it just kind of softens up this flatness just enough to help it out. I wish we could make cobble buttons. That would be very cool. Right on. Okay. So let's move on to the other side. Well, actually, I guess I should put a frame on that first. Hold on. Can we get up there? Not that way. How do we get in? There we go. Someone was asking earlier about, you know, getting better at building. And one of the things I think you can do is as easy as it is to fly around in Minecraft and do stuff. I think one of the things that's nice is if you try to walk your builds, like once you start to lay things down, if you constantly try to walk back and forth along your builds, I feel like you can get a better sense of what's working and what's not. One of the things I usually do, like if I have to go repair my elytra or like go to the end or whatever, I won't fly to the portal. I'll walk through the whole area. And when I do that, I tend to see things that are either bugging me, like stuff that doesn't look right or whatever. And I think we can usually use that experience, you know, to kind of inform what your next decision is going to be from a design perspective. So here it's going to be really similar to what we've been doing all this time, is just adding in the andesite blocks and filling things in, so it should not be too difficult. Just and I guess we'll try that there. Maybe we'll take this corner off here. Oops. I don't remember how tall these have to be to double check. Whoop. Definitely taller. Dear Joel, you're wrong. Please review. I think maybe we'll go 2 there. Cosmic Dancer with 1,000 bits. Might as well give you something to blame me for if you're going to be like, whoa, I can't read today. Might as well give you something to blame me for if you're going to blame me. Boop. Cosmic Boop. Thank you so much, Cosmic. 1,000 bits. Holy smoke. Really appreciate that. Boop. Oh wow, it is the psychological infestation of boop is real. I apologize. I don't know what is going on. I'm now catching myself doing it when I'm not even paying attention. Cool. I guess we just keep on keeping on, right? Like we just might as well just the groundwork has to be done. We can't skip this part. I do want to make sure that this also has the same kind of connection that we achieved over here. So again, I feel like this here might need a little, I'm not sure what to call it. Well, one, we need more andesite, so that's a thing. New catchphrase? No. New emote? Also no. I do not want a boop emote. I mean, I would make one if we made partner, at which point I have like 48 emotes or something crazy. I would make Cosmic a boop emote. Of course I would. Cosmic, do you want a boop emote for your channel? Is this what we're getting at here? What am I looking for? This. Food. Yay. More rockets. And the grass can go back in there. Andesite is what we needed. We are finally eating through our andesite stores. I think, that is now all stone in the andesite chest, which is going to be confusing. Kendo says you must be close to applying for partner. Yes and no. We are averaging, in 3 different statistics, I saw that I'm averaging 63, 65, and 67 viewers per the last 30 days. I don't know why those numbers are also different, because they're all measured from the exact same 30 days. So you have to have, I can't remember the other minimums. It's like 25 hours of streaming. That's nothing. I do that in 2 weeks. You have to have streaming on 12 different days, I think. Also not a problem. I can do that in at least a couple of weeks. Usually it's like 3 weeks, I think I'll hit 12 days. And then the last one is that you have to have your average viewers up over 75. Now, on top of that, the other really good thing is engagement. So the number of people chatting in the chat, which seems to be pretty high lately, which is good. I have a hard time keeping up sometimes, but also sometimes people aren't talking to me, which is really cool. It's such a cool community. Sometimes people are here and talking to one another, as opposed to trying to just get my attention, which is fine. I mean, like, I'm streaming. I I appreciate that. That's one of the things that people are here to do, is to chat with me. But the issue so far, I think, is trying to get the average viewer up well above where it is currently. So not just to 75, but to get it up to something more like an 80, so there's like no question. Because I know that engagement is important in terms of like applying for partner and stuff like that. Because if you had like 100 people in chat, but only 4 people are talking, like, that's not good. That's not very engaging. But the last stream, now this is just for the last stream, not the last 30 days. But I was looking at my metrics from yesterday, and we had an average of 74 viewers, and we had an average of 70, I think, active chatters or something. Like, it was substantial. It was nearly the same as the average viewers. So basically it meant that the ups and downs of the stream yesterday, we hit like a peak of 100 or something like that. But we totally had a lot of people engaged, which is good. So really, it's just a numbers game. So for people that are wondering, and I get this question from time to time, you'll see people donate bits, or you'll see people, donate via PayPal. And one of the best ways that you can support any streamer that you're following is to just show up consistently, engage in the community, and tell friends. Like, don't just retweet it. All that's super helpful too. But like, absolutely tell people that are into Minecraft about your latest favorite streamer, because that goes a long way to help that person get farther along. Personal recommendations are things that I talk about on the Spawn Chunks all the time, and there are something crazy like 700,000 podcasts in the world, and so to stand out is a hard thing to try and do. So rather than the noise of social media, if you have a friend that says, "Hey, I really like this podcast, I think you will like it too," then that friend that you've told is way more likely to check it out compared to if your stuff just kind of soars by on social media. So, and it's the same with streams, and it's a numbers game, right? Basically, the more people in chat, the higher percentage of people, sorry, not the higher percentage, the higher number. There's a certain percentage that will just support. So let's just say it's 3%. That's not a real number. I'm just throwing that out there for easy math. But say you take like 3% and you realize that 3% of your viewers are likely to support you on stream. Well, then all you have to do is just increase your stream numbers, so that 3% of 100 is 3, but 3% of 200 is 6, and so on and so on and so on, right? So the more people that are viewing is generally the best way to grow the channel, is just statistically get the numbers up there. Usually how she goes. The same with podcasts, the people will support via Patreon or whatever, and you just have to get your viewer numbers up. I'm also a little agitated that I had no stone block, and I had 1 stone block left to place. Right there. Oh well. We have to build a wall here anyway. Oh look, I missed a spot. That makes it worth it. Alright. Corners in and there, just so we can walk around. Now this looks like it just goes straight across here. And then out one. Oops. Leave it there for now. Solid. Yeah, again, it feels just that little bit detached, and I feel like these little jobs here are going to go very well. I'm going to try something different. Oh, they're there. I have not enough room. Hold on. Let's go throw some stuff. We don't need the cobblestone and the mossy stuff right now. Free up some space. Your on-screen sub bits notifications don't seem to be working. Did I miss more? You're right, I did. Baudet has subscribed with tier 1. That's 18 months. Thanks so much, Baudet. Really appreciate it. That is... Wow, that's a long time. Thanks so much. What can I do here? Hold on. Let me just take a minute and double check. I think I know what maybe happened. No, all my bit donations and merchant, like everything is, all those things are on. Unpause alert. How's that? Do you guys see that follow just come up? Let me test it again. I'll test a bits. I'll test a donation. I'll test a sub. These are all fake, obviously. And I'll test a follow. You guys hearing all that stuff now? Cool. Sorry, I think that was me and my fault. Human error. Surprising no one. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I want to copy this, but I'm going to use stone bricks instead. And it looks like it was built here. I'm going to try it bigger just to see if it looks better if it was larger. No, you know what? I think it's better if it's smaller. Like I find a 4 an odd number, but I think that's probably the right way to do it. I don't know about the stone brick. I feel like we'll have to do, these are just frames. We'll have to come in and really give it some nice treatment. Like this is something that could benefit from maybe having a wall or something. It looks like the Streamlabs is catching up. So it's playing Baudet's sub, it's playing Cosmic's donation over again. So thanks again, both of you. I really appreciate it. I think before we can address these towers, we need to figure out this landing. This is, I think, what's kind of bugging me over here. So let's go get some more grass blocks. And I think I also, before we go on a break, I meant to do this when I first started the stream. I need to make, I think I'm going to make a netherite shovel. What do you need? What do you need to make a netherite ingot? Do you need a smithing table, right? Two pieces of iron and 4 wood. Well, let's take it from over here. 4 wood. 2 pieces of iron. I might not have enough netherite to do this, by the way. And then netherite is 4 scraps and 4 gold ingots. I don't think I have 4 scraps. I only have 2. Crap. I was all set to build a netherite shovel. That's fine. All right. Maybe we'll go digging for something later. That could be kind of fun. Oh, Alistair's got an idea for a mini game. Nice. So for those not in the Discord, a public service announcement. Llama Spit will detonate end crystals. Uh-oh. That does not sound like a good time, Elkhorn. That doesn't sound mighty at all. It sounds like the mighty have maybe fallen. Rough. That's not good. And let's put this over here too. What just happened there? Okay, so obviously we need to build this up a bit. I don't think... Yeah, I think I'd rather go over here at this level and then have to go up a level to get onto the bridge from like a road perspective. So I feel like we need to do this. Question is, how far out do we want to go? Probably like here. That feeling? That's probably pretty good. So this would probably all be grass like this. And let's just connect this up with this hillside here. Out of grass. I guess I could use dirt. Has to come up another level, so we'll go to here. Remove this. Well, I guess we just leave that in the ground. That's fine. If you're noticing the sounds are different, I added a texture pack with or a resource pack with a different sound for grass. So grass and dirt now have the exact same sound, which is amazing. Oh, Alistair died. Stay out of the nether, please. Yes, sir. Need help? Was it Alistair that died? Both of them died. All right, cool. They're good. It's a busy day here on the Citadel. Steve in the ESC was streaming earlier, and now Anna the Dev and Alistair are poking around. Anna the Dev, are you in the chat? If you are, how come your Minecraft handle isn't the same as your Twitch handle? Out of curiosity, I don't care. I'm wondering. Because I have to remember how to send people to your channel when I recommend it. Right. I think this is far enough. She's not in chat? Okay, cool. I'll ask her later. More grass blocks. These are more fun. Yeah, I feel like that's about a good distance. What we'll do is maybe think about where we want to connect it over here. And this is where the map comes in really handy. I feel like a nice curve here would probably work. So we're going to get our coarse dirt going. Put in the edges of this road. Actually, I should probably take a break first. So get some coarse dirt. We will keep the andesite. Get rid of the slabs. Grab some more stone. This way, when we're back from the break, we're just ready to rock. Good to go. Put stuff in here we don't need. Okay. If you're new to the channel, and I think some of you are, I take a break about once an hour. And I just kind of stretch my legs, reheat my coffee, and we will continue right after this. See you in about 5 minutes. Be right back. Okay, almost time to sleep, so we're going to hang out here just a few more seconds until the clock ticks over. I never thought I'd like having a clock on screen in Minecraft, but I have to say, with streaming and needing to get past the darkness so that people can see what's going on, I do find it handy to have the little clock in the upper right-hand corner underneath the minimap. You can toggle that on and off in the settings, which is nice, so you don't have to have it, but it's very convenient. Hey, thanks Kendo, thanks Cosmic. Hey, Alistair says they got their Elytra back again. Have now lost it twice in one day. One's in the end and another in the nether. Oh man. Do you have more than one now, Alistair? I only have the one. I need to remedy that. Anne-Marie got distracted. We were saving her stuff and wasn't sure if she missed your response to her message. Oh, I think I did. Did she say anything in chat? I didn't see it. No, I don't see anything in Twitch chat. Not since I typed to her. All right, so we were going to think about where the road is going to go here. So I like this position, heading over to that bridge, or what will be a bridge over there. You can see the 2 points. Hey, it's a straight bridge, not on an angle. That's going to be a lot easier to make. So I feel like this has to kind of come out and maybe connect about here, maybe? So this might be a decent spot to actually start to pop out in a different direction. So we could maybe come out here. Like that, maybe? Actually, it's going to turn a lot faster, isn't it? Oh yeah, no, we have to bring that down a lot closer. So let's go like a full 3 blocks closer. 1, 2, 3. How far is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. This is more likely where it's going to be. I had the right curve, just wrong side of the path. Yeah, that's better. And actually, we could probably start this sooner. Fill all this in. Thankfully, it's not a lot of blocks, but will help us in the long run. Okay. So how far? Actually, I think maybe this is going to be 5 here. Or maybe even 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 9. 8, 9, 10, 11. Why not? Because we'll want this to have probably a connection here. This is where I find it starts to help you out if you're doing a road. If you start to work with both ends, like start there and then come back over to where you're going and then start another one, and then you can really start to clearly see how I'm trying to line these up. And I feel like we're probably pretty good. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I want to push it any more to the left. We might even just try. Not quite there. So maybe something like maybe a 3 here. No, wait a minute. 1, 2. Do that. Get rid of these 2. Put 2 there. We're real close. that might be enough. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. We might have to just adjust this a little bit. This feels a little steep. So I think what we'll do here is just make this longer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9. See how that looks. Yeah, I think that's better. We might have to get rid of this. This might be just a little bit too much. That's fine. So now that that's in there, we can know that this is going to be textured and stuff later, but we can always just fill in some coarse dirt here. And then we have to do the same thing over here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we started from this block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I've been making these roads about 7 wide, I think. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the diagonal, so 7 wide on the straight would be about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously, that's not going to work. Start here. See how this lines up. Hey Joel, the reason my name isn't the same in Minecraft is it is on Twitch and Discord is because I made my Minecraft account before I adopted the name and as a dev. I hope that answers your question. It is, but you can change your Minecraft name, I think, if you ever wanted to change it. It does answer my question though, thank you. Oops. Okay. So one of the reasons why I wanted to put this curve in is because this is going to inform this line. So we'll have a couple of these curves echo what's happening with this road. I think that actually looks pretty good. We have to go a little bit wider, obviously. Probably around here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about right. So I'm thinking that this curve here will probably push this hill back about to there. And then it start to get closer as we get closer here. So we will move in sections of 2 and then 1s. Yeah. Oops. That's good. It's just, it's too close. We have to come back out here by probably good 4 blocks. So we'll do here. Oops, these are supposed to be coarse dirt. My bad. What are we working on? Says Dang Rice. We are working on this bridge on the east part of town, and I'm sorting out the approach because we're working on the towers, but because we haven't really grounded the bridge into the landscape yet, I was having a hard time visualizing how tall the towers were going to be, because this ground was like down, and like, we were down here, and so I wanted to make sure that I rose the ground up to meet everything. Oh wait, this is going outside the box here. That was wrong. No, that was right. Hold on. Oh, I haven't done this side of the road. Never mind. Oh yeah, this has to be wider. Okay. Let's go with this section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I guess 7 is a good number. I guess we could make it thinner, but we'll fix this up later. All right, so this comes in like that, but the road is going to have a funny little angle on it. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to do this a different way. Not working the way that I thought. Yep, we have to go out by at least a couple blocks. So we're trying to get to that block right there. And probably that should do it. Yep, we might have to shave that back a little bit, but that's a good start. A good start. And then over here, we will just overshoot this by a little bit. So probably to there. Oh no, wait. There. Something I need to do more of is put like rocks along my landscapes. I don't often have like just rocks sticking out doing stuff. So we'll try to figure that out. Let's, yeah. So what does that do? Goes down by 2, 1, 1. What is going on? Oh, I'm out of course dirt. Always happy when I watch you build paths, Joel, because it reminds me that coarse dirt is my friend and I should use it more. Yeah, so coarse dirt, I've got a custom texture, so it does do a little bit more for me than the average vanilla situation. But I'm using it because it is an easy thing to mine, because you can obviously when you have the right shovel, it's just you can breeze right through it without a beacon. And it also, oh my god, I wish I knew what was causing that screen wobble. It's happening a lot. But it also does not get covered over by grass. And so it's easy to replace, it's easy to texture. And so for using this map tool, we can see what's going on quite easily, right? So I feel like that's a decent connection. A little steep here. We might want to do this. Sometimes the map takes a bit. And this is a kind of a fun spot where you can kind of like throw in like a little grass just for fun. But then along here, we can just fill this all in. So I've got a custom coarse dirt texture, plus I've got pebbles that's part of Optifine. And it puts like a random, it's like a 15% chance or something like that. It puts this pebble texture in. I used Jersey Boy's texture and I kind of tweaked it a little bit. So let's go down here and do 2 to there, 3 to there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll turn all of this into coarse dirt. It's feeling very straight along this edge, so I want to give it like a little bit more breathing room. Let's see how that feels. Yeah, it might be a little wide, actually, now that I look at it. I think we can maybe start to come in a little bit sooner over here. A fun trick too is to add coarse dirt and dirt together. You just have to do it after you've removed all of the grass in the area so that you don't have your coarse dirt or your grass start to take over your dirt. So it's tricky, but you can do it. And it's really subtle, but if you need something like that, it's a nice trick. Well, unless you get ghost blocks, then you have all kinds of other problems. And obviously we're going to do more of a transition here. We'll bring some of the bricks into the road and do all that kind of texturing. But for now, I usually find it's easier just to lay out all the coarse dirt and worry about the details later. Again, yeah, I think we could start to curve this a little sooner. So maybe even here. See how that starts to feel a little bit more natural? And then maybe here we can do a little bit extra there. And I do want to get rid of this. But isn't it so much nicer with the dirt sound being used for grass? I'm so much happier. Delicious donut, brown concrete powder. Yep, absolutely. Do I have any other textured paths? I might. Hold on. Did I do this one? Yes, this has got some texture. So this is the kind of thing that I would do later on. You know, you drop in some brown concrete, some gravel, some cobble. Like you can do stuff like this later on. Somewhere else I've got a decent amount too. Yeah, and here I started using like trapdoors, stripped spruce, So you can do some really cool stuff once you have like what you want set out. But I do the shape first, and then I worry about texturing later. That's usually how I roll. And Obsidian, the bridge is going well. We are looking at it here. Probably going to go a little bit taller, and then keep this height. Having these little attachments and stuff. But right now we're trying to make sure that this feels solid here. I feel like we could even maybe pull this down again. I know I built it up, but I'm kind of wondering if I could pull it down again. I just don't know how to do the step up yet. We are currently just trying to get the road to the right width, and then we can attach and do the other things. Yeah, the coarse dirt and the dirt don't. They're very subtle. They're very similar. So yeah, I know what you mean. In a way, I wish that they were more different. There's the new block that they've added in the snapshot, deep slate. There's deep slate and cobbled deep slate. And if you're going to take up my inventory with 2 new blocks, I think they need to be more diverse. Like, they are so similar, it's almost impossible to tell them apart. And I don't think that's a strength. I think, well, it's nice to have the blend. I also feel like you need to be able to differentiate them a little bit. I think deep slate should look more like stone. That's, I think, where I'm leaning. I know Pixel Riffs feels the same way. So we'll probably have a decent conversation about it on the Spawn Chunks tomorrow. I do know... I need to put down some grass here. I do know that Pixel Riffs has been playing a lot of Minecraft Dungeons Flames of the Nether. I still haven't done the Dungeons thing. I want to stream it, and right now Minecraft over Minecraft Dungeons is by far the best way to, I guess, try to grow my channel. But eventually we will get into Minecraft Dungeons, because I would really like to play the Flames of the Nether DLC. It looks really cool. So do we like that this gets more narrow? I don't know that I do. I kind of think we need to add a bunch here. I know I added that on purpose, but we'll get rid of it for now. So that feels really straight and boring, but I don't know if there's much we can do about that. I hope I haven't made the roads too wide. Where's all my dirt? I think I'm going to try and leave this a hill. Like, I don't think I'm going to fill this in. I think we'll just leave it as like an edge of the road, maybe. Fill in a little stuff that's annoying, but I think I'd like to try and figure this out here. Yeah, I feel like we can go and subtract a block off of each of these, at least. So the question is, where's the best spot for this to actually start to go up? I think it's probably about there. It's a weird angle. I think I might want to change. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if we look at this way and think like we'd probably want this to be starting back here, we can just build this up in a different way. Feels really flat, but I guess we could maybe knock it in by a block. Because I feel like I want this to run this way. So that means that maybe here, there, and then have it go like that, maybe. Keep in mind that we can actually have slabs and stuff. That will help. Yeah. Do we think that's far enough? Do you think this is a large enough approach? Oh, a little bit wonky here. Hey, Shakespeare girl, how's it going? I need to dump more stuff. I don't need all this grass. I don't need all this stone right now. I'll have to go come grab this stuff later anyway, but carrying a lot of things. I think we're almost done with this though. I think that's right. I feel that looks pretty good. We can work the rest out later, I think. This is just going to be super straightforward. I'm just going to fill in this little bit here. That way the wall will still look pretty tall because we have this dip in the landscape, which is basically, I haven't changed a whole lot down here. This is pretty much how it was laid out for us. We will, however, probably continue this here. And switch this up a little bit. And then just bring this all across just like this. I feel like that's pretty good. Maybe we'll keep this also pretty steep looking. Yeah. Don't know what we do down here. Maybe nothing. Maybe we put in a moat or a pond or something. But I feel like that's pretty good. Now we just have to figure out how to handle this section. I think that might be decent. Or do we feel like No, that's too close. No, I guess that's okay. I think we'll call that done. Too tired to vibe to. We've been working in this area since November, but I only stream on weekends. So it's probably, I don't know, it's, I guess 150 hours in this particular area, I guess. I'm just kind of hacking at this so it doesn't look too cubey. Cool. I think that's okay for now. So now that we have this approach for the bridge, we can think about how we want to make the towers specific heights. I like the idea of this side of the bridge being lower than the other side, and I think this tower is probably going to be dictated by the height of this wall here, which is also dictated by the height of the second floor of this building. I don't think I have stairs in here yet. I'm pretty sure I was just at some point using scaffolding to get up here, which I think we will do right now. Sleep time. Hey, Ethan Bear, thanks so much. Yeah, so since November, we started way back up here with these two farms. Started with this one. And I have all the VODs downloaded, and I will be chopping them up and putting them up on YouTube. It's just been a more time consuming than I thought. But this section here, we started the keep, I want to say this year. So a good part of the west part of the town, I feel like this was January on weekends. And I feel like this was February on weekends, along with all the planning. And then the last couple of weeks of February, we've been working on this wall. And that's where we are today. We finished this part of the wall in terms of the stonework. And then we started putting in this bridge. And so we've been putting in the towers. And time is just flying by. Like it's kind of ridiculous how quickly time is going now. But we're going to pop up here, and I think, yeah, so this is the right height for here. So we're going to treat this like a normal tower, I think. I can't see any reason not to. So it will be this height, and then the roof will go on top of it, similar to those little triangle towers over there. And anything special I think we'll do on that one. And I don't know. Maybe we will have two towers over here that are the same. I've done, this is 5 wide. So there's, these two big ones are 7. And then these two little ones are 5. And I think I'm just going to make these the same. This looks different because it's much shorter than the other one. So maybe we'll just make those similar. I don't think I want to do another bridge here, so this will have to have its own entrance. Probably here. Oh. I would imagine there. If it needs an entrance, I'm not sure. Oh, that is not the right block. A spoon, product of habit, Brancier 5, and tier 2 tired to vibe 2. Thanks very much for the follows. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Let's see here. I need to switch gears, I think. And I'm done with the grass and the dirt at present. So we'll put all these things back. Oh, stuff in my offhand too. Well, we'll keep a stack on us just in case. That there. One of these has got diorite in it. I can never remember which one. Aha, this one. Miserable rainy Sunday, says B. Ramsey. It's nice and bright and sunny here, but it's cold. It was mild, but now it's back to being cold. Ethan Bear, 2021. I like that emote. I'm being cheeky. Okay, these are just about ready. I think I just need to get this up to that height, we'll call it for now, which is what? Did we say that was 77 or 83? I think it's 83. This is 77. That is 80. So I was wrong on both counts. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, that's 80. Okay. So if we do this, I don't know if this is the max height, if you want to have them be any smaller than this, but it's a good way to start. Does that feel too tall? Nope. Nope, that's about right. I think it's the same height as this other one. Is it me or does that look taller to you? That looks taller to me. It's totally taller. Okay. So we might drop it by a block. Which is going to look weird, but we'll see how this goes. So this is going to need an extra floor on it there. I think for this, we're just going to put marlins and things on the top of it. So we can grab our stairs and our slabs and treat that the same way that we treated the small tower over by the river. And I'll fly over there and take a look. Christoph Plays, thanks for the follow. I need the shiny. Nope, those are not the right ones. Where are they? I know I have them. Shiny slabs. We need stairs. I've got andesite. Grab a little bit more. And I guess we'll bring up some spruce. And probably some spruce planks too. So over on the other side, way over here, we have this cute little tower. And I'd like to do something either exactly the same or similar over here for this thing. I think, however, I might increase the size of it just a little bit by doing that sort of treatment. So I want to see what this looks like, because this is like the max sort of like, we like this pathway height, and I think it gives us enough opportunity in here to put up a staircase to just the right height to like come in here we could have, I guess we could have stone stairs. Normally I've been doing wood stairs, but we could do stone stairs here, no problem. So this doesn't feel like too much of a diversion if we have, well, maybe that's a little bit close. Yeah, we might want to do that a little bit differently. But either way, we want to be up to about this height when we get up here. We'll probably have to angle that staircase a little bit. But coming across here, I think this is going to be the top. And because of that, I think what I want to do is have this here. And again, I'll do probably about half the roof just to kind of see what this looks like. And see if it looks too big. We'll have to figure out how that connects to everything. And so come in there. And this might only work on the towers where the texture below it is different. So we may have to have a different strategy here. But I think it worked on this little one over here. Yeah, it looks okay. So I don't know if this defeats the purpose of having a nice slender tower. I think I like that. It's throwing me a little bit with a giant hole in it. We should fill that in. Now on this one, I think we're going to create something else. We need to have some scaffolding out the front here, or maybe out the side. Let's put it in here. So here we'll probably go up another 4. I don't think I want to go any wider. Oops, not rockets. I feel like I want to stay about this width. If anything, I might make it a little bit thinner at first before we go up to this height. Because I don't want this to take away from anything next to it. If we start to put a roof on top of this, I think we're going to run into an issue where it's going to compete with the main tower, like this over here. So I want to make sure that when you're approaching the town that this is the biggest, coolest looking thing. And if we start putting stuff over there, that's really special. Well, you know, so far I don't think it takes away. It certainly doesn't look bigger than this because it's far enough away. But I don't think I want to do just another boring cap on it like that, you know? I think I'd like to do... Man, that really does look simple here, doesn't it? This looks okay, because it's close enough to the walls, but I feel like this just needs something. I can't figure out what it is. But I know we're going to put a cap on this one, and I imagine we have to do the same thing we've done before. So with this, I guess we can just... How did I do these ones? Stairs without the corners. I wonder if I can change... I wonder if I can change the top of this to be like a different texture. Because we did this at the south gate. And this is the other thing I've been trying to do for this entire build. Is try to have an age to things. So from oldest to newest, we've got the old section, the next old section, and then the new section. So we can do a little bit more fancy work over here because things like the gate have more texture in it and more variety compared to the older stuff, which looks like this. And over here we did this thing where we kind of separated the top. So it looks like it was an old bottom and then a little fancier bit on top. And I'm wondering if we could utilize this kind of stuff with the stripped spruce on that bridge tower. Let's just get to a place where I can see both of them. Because this needs some color. That's just so much gray. I don't think I want to go diorite. I think I want to go... I don't want to do bone block. I'm just wondering if we went from stone to stone, but with a nice border, if that would help. This does look cool when it gets a little bit thinner too. Well, we could have this like, we could have a stone ledge. That could help us as well. Oh, I missed. Crap. I really missed. Wow. Let's just add to this. Okay, so this one would have stairs in, I guess, this position. If we're on a walkway here, I don't want the roof down there. Yeah, so these are going to be stairs here. And really I should be doing these two sides, not the other two sides. So we'll do the front and this side. Oops. Now here is where we have to decide, and I think it's going to benefit from being one of these bits that has like a too tall section, where we go from stairs to solid blocks. And then we just have to keep on coming up here. To there, and then another one. I feel like these start to get super tall. So if we keep it fairly simple, we might be able to not have it compete with the other style. Whoa, that's freaky. Come on. So I feel like I'm getting too tall already. Like I feel like I'm starting to compete with the other builds. I'll have to see. Whoa, ankles. When you are designing a structure, do you keep all the length and width sizes in odd increments for balancing and centering? Yeah, for the most part, it's because you want to put doors in the middle of things. That's usually how I roll. That looks a little bit funky. I'm more worried about the height than I am anything else, but I think if we keep it a pretty standard angle, rather than worried about like this has a nice swoop to it. So this feels special where this feels just like a straight edge to things. So I think I'm okay with that. I don't like the little flip at the bottom. That's the only issue. but I don't know how to solve that. Maybe it's just because we haven't finished all the edges. But I think the height's okay. Doesn't look like it overpowers. I didn't sit here and go, ugh, as soon as I saw it. And conveniently, the scaffold has fallen everywhere. Do I have grass on me? I do. That should be easier. Good. I can get up this way. Oh, dog, thanks very much. I hope you're having a nice day too. Appreciate that. Okay, I think we just have to go up here. Let's move this out here. So how does anybody know or think of an idea where we could switch out these stairs to something else at the bottom? I guess the only option we have is like a trapdoor, right? Do I need more? I need more stuff. We are really high up there. How does that look over here? But yeah, I do tend to do things in odd numbers. It just seems like those proportions work really well with Minecraft. Also, thirds are a good thing to work with artistically, like the rule of thirds, 70-30, like all that kind of stuff. So when you're doing odd numbers, it helps things like that. Yeah, that doesn't feel ginormous, right? I mean, it does look a little bit taller than this, but you also know how far away that is too, right? I think we're doing okay. I think my brain needs a little bit of a break, so we're going to take a short break here. If you are new to the channel, I take a break every hour or so. I need to refresh my coffee, you know, grab a glass of water, that kind of thing. You should too. Give your eyeballs a break. We've been hanging out for a while this afternoon, and as much fun as it is, and we are going to keep going, I want to make sure you all take a break too. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Man, I think I burnt my tongue. I have a nice family dinner to go to tonight, and I think I'm not going to be able to taste most of it. Grr. Try to be greedy. The coffee was hot. Me too, Rabelais. Dislike. I really like my food. So having something like that happen, it might not be so bad. Like it might kind of subside between now and dinner, but I've got a funny feeling it's not going to be as easy as I would like it to be. Sorry, more stairs, slabs. I think we should be okay. I need more of these though. Okay, let's see if we can finish this roof. Oh, there's a thing here. Right, let's put this here. All right, so we can put this there. I think we go all the way to the corners, right? And then singles there. We could do something cool with the pattern of this roof too. I could try something unique. I haven't really messed around with roofs too much. I feel like we could probably do something neat with it. This is wrong. And this needs to be stairs. Maybe that's why it looks kind of funky, because I placed a couple of blocks incorrectly. Yeah, it's much taller than it should have been. I think that's it. Looks about right. I guess we should have brought up a fence and walls and things. But let's just cruise down here. Or completely fall off the roof and break my ankles. That works too. What are these sharp edges here? I wonder if those have to be half slabs? That might be better. Because it looks okay straight on, but at an angle it starts to look kind of funky. They're coming for me. The siren goes right through the condenser mic and gets picked up, I know. Same with blue jays. Any kind of high-pitched bird in the backyard. Totally comes right through on the mic. Cosmic, thank you so much for everything. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And we'll see you next time. I'm sure I'll be talking to you on Discord. And thank you, Alistair, for the shout out for Cosmic. That's right, Cosmic streams now, folks. You can check out Somerville and all the flowers over on twitch.tv/cosmic_dancer. What did I want? I don't know that I came over here for anything. I think I just wanted to look at that stuff. Oh, I remember. How did we do these other towers? Andesite, 2 spruce fences. So grab some spruce fences. We'll grab andesite wall and some iron bars. I was thinking it would be really neat. I know that we're trying not to play modded Minecraft. We're trying to keep this as vanilla as possible. But because we have to run Fabric to run the server efficiently, I was kind of wondering if it would be, if we could find a decent flag mod Like just something that turns banners sideways, I think would be enough. Let's try these here. See if that's a lower profile. See if it works better. And then while we're up here, we can check out... Oh, get up. I need to do this. Do wall, fence, iron rod, or iron bars. Let's see if those slabs made a difference on the profile. They gave it a little bit more detail. I don't know if they really help, though. Let's just go to the other side, I guess. I think I like the full block better. So, side A. Side B. I almost need to see them side by side, but I think side B. What? Oh, that was close. Almost had it. Are they the same? I can't tell if they're the same. I think it's more the angles that you notice it on. I think I like that side better. Like a small statue mod pack? Yeah, that would be really cool. We can do mini armor stands on this. We've got that data pack installed. Wouldn't blame you for getting a flag mod. Minecraft needs some more realistic moving things. It doesn't even have to move. You know, like I would just be happy with, you know, something static. I just don't want to build it out of blocks. Like a flag that you build in the air that looks like this looks terrible. Like that looks awful. It never ever convinces me and makes me think that it's a flag. And I find banners that move constantly almost annoying too. I guess we'll go back to the full block. I don't know. Maybe I need to get up on this wall and look from the wall. And make everybody dizzy first. You know what? I think I don't like these little chunks sticking out is what I'm looking at. This 1, 2, 3. I feel like this is smoother. Take it easy, Rabelais. Great to see you as always. Thanks for coming by. Thank you to everybody for coming by the way. If you're new to the channel, then you won't realize that 100 plus people in my chat is more than I normally have. And I really appreciate it. I'm glad you folks are enjoying the stream. And if you haven't already, I hope you leave a follow so that you can find out when I go live again. You can also follow me on Twitter. That will give you information as to when I go live. And if you want a heads up, if you want to plan your day, in the Discord. So Prime Gaming sub, Tier 1 sub, or Patreon will get you access to the Discord. And I usually tell people, I try to give a couple hours notice if I can. Oh, I don't want to do that. But very often it's kind of like around an hour. I also have a pretty regular weekend schedule. I tend to stream at around noon Atlantic time on weekends, which is UTC -4. Depending on the area of the planet that you are on. So let's call that done. Now we have to think about how we want to do the top part here. And I like what I did over there with the fences and stuff. But I'm wondering if we could maybe, like, it's not a, I don't want to do a round tower. I also like what I did over here. Can I see it? I can't see it. Crap, hold on. This is where I want ender pearls. So trying to figure out what to do with this top section right there. I like the detail here. I don't want to make it white. I want this to stay special. I kind of like what I did here by bringing in some spruce and adding this ridge. It gives a little bit of depth, and we could wrap that right around there and then just go to bricks on the top of it, just like that. I wonder if that would look okay. We can go bricks, or we can go stone bricks on the corners and maybe andesite, or we can go brick walls in the corners. Either way, we're getting some trapdoors and other goodies. I need slabs. I will need, what else am I going to need? Probably some stone brick walls for experimentation. We are going to need stairs of some variety. You know what? Let's just take this with us. Let's be smart. Oh, spruce logs, right. We'll need probably more than that. Are you playing a reset when 1.17 comes out? 100% no. Not at all. We're going to be updating the server. I'm assuming and hoping, but also assuming. I can't imagine that Mojang is going to make it not possible for you to update your worlds. We've updated this world from 1.12 all the way up to 1.16.5, step by step. We just trimmed the chunks. So to give you an idea, where's my overlay graphic here? Boop. I did it again. Make it a drinking game. So you can see this. We are in this tiny little section in the middle. I can't use my mouse on this particular image, but right in the middle where it says 92, negative 92.16, negative 92.16, that's where we're at. We're basically standing on the 92. So this whole area is massive, and we've explored it a little bit for the map, but we've not actually built anything. So I could remove a lot of these chunks and go out from there. And this is only one aspect of the world. We could remove all kinds of chunks in between. In particularly, I've been removing things from oceans. And that means that we don't have like weird chunk things. Like this is actually natural Minecraft terrain, but like you don't have a lot of this kind of stuff happening. So hopefully we can do stuff like that that will allow us to upgrade to 1.17 when it comes out. I also have a problem with my computer having some frame issues, which means that I can't upgrade to 1.17 right away. I kind of have to wait for Optifine and Fabric to catch up in order to take advantage of that. I guess we'll put it up there too. I don't know if I want to make these all. So I like what I did here too with like the staggered bits. That could be kind of cool. We can come back to that. There will be some design decisions, I'm sure, back and forth. Oops. And this might actually come in handy as we want to have a wooden bridge go across here. I think it would be really cool in some sort of magical areas in this build to have like floating roofs and floating towers and stuff. Be really fun. That was very satisfying. Now we switch to these. That, or we switch to stone brick in the corner. Right, so we can do this. Test this out. Do this on the front. But over here, I want to try something different. I want to try, see if this looks good. Well, maybe not that. Because then we can do this here. And it might help us make this look sturdy, but a little bit more unique. And try to do this here with that in the middle and the... oh, good, I brought this. This is why I brought this, because I knew I would forget something. Stone stairs. Unless we put windows in here, and it's the only thing I can think of. We could try that over here. And I believe what we liked before was a combination of these and then andesite slabs above them. Can I still go down here? Nope. So we have, was it polished andesite slabs? I think it was. We'll use these. Take it easy, end of the dev. Have a great afternoon. I hope you had fun on the server today. Great to see you as always. Interiors are my jam. I can't seem to make the outsides of my builds look good unless I build a cave type thing. Nice. I have the opposite problem. I struggle with the microblock stuff. I imagine that I've waited long enough that there's probably a lot of bad things spawning around, so we're going to go sleep in a bed that I know is safe. We'll scooch in here. Look at all the mobs. So while we're out here, we could maybe land over here. I'm not entirely sure I like that. I feel like we could maybe stay with stone and keep the bricks in the corners. I like the depth that we get out of it though. And I would change the block up in there into dark oak. I think would be cool. I don't mind that. I think it helps the tower a little bit. It helps it makes it look not as big. I certainly like it better than the front. Right? Am I not alone there? I wonder if we should switch to andesite instead of stone bricks. Just for something different. I'm liking the wood a little bit, but I feel like I like the stone better. How do you folks feel? We could try fences. We could try the fence technique. But I feel like we'll try the fences instead of the logs just in case. But so far I like the geometry better. Oh, we have a new data pack on the server. I think this guy sells Pixel Riffs, Steven. Why is Pixel? Oh, I guess because Pixel Riffs is whitelisted on the server. That's funny. Hannah's got a new head. This actually looks like Steven. It's actually really funny. Cool. Glad that's working. Some men just want to watch zombies burn. That would be me. We have some fences, but not enough. I need to go grab my wood shulker box, and I need to dump some of my inventory. I've got way too much in here. Let's get rid of half of the andesite and a couple stone, and we'll grab our wood box here. Retro Panda, thank you. I agree too. I think what I don't like about the side is the stone brick in the middle. So this part, I think we can either go back to stone or andesite. I'm thinking andesite would be kind of cool. So we're going to try that. But I also want to see, I like the geometry here, but we might be able to achieve the same thing with fences. So I'm going to try the fences on the front to see if we like those. But I know I don't like the, I don't like this stuff here. So we'll get rid of this and we'll try this. We'll remove this and put in a full block there, and then we'll try spruce fences, and then we'll switch these out to probably andesite, and we'll put down our boxes here. And so here we will switch this out to andesite as well. Actually, we could... I wonder what this would look like. Let's try something fancy here. Let's grab the old andesite wall. Put that there. Try andesite there. And then andesite stairs. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. I don't know. This could look terrible. This could look great. That goes to that. Place that with fences. We need more fences. Oops. Get rid of these. Andesite in the corner. And then stairs, stairs, block. All right, let's see. See what this looks like. This is the constant up and down of building these things in survival. Okay, so a huge no to the giant. It looks like someone hit him in the face. We keep on making faces, like the giant open mouth and the two eyes, like Fozzie Bear. Ah. But yeah, that's a no to the wall. I thought that was going to work. Totally doesn't work. Don't do it. Not a huge fan of this, of the fences. I think I like the stone brick better. Whoops. Accidental face syndrome. Nice. This one looks like Bender from Futurama. Maybe I don't dislike the stone bricks as much as I thought. I think I like the stone bricks better than the andesite. And do we like the arrow slits or do we like the big windows? So let's remove this, obviously. That's a no. We are also going to replace the fences. And I need those walls back. Nope. There they are. So on this side, maybe we'll try stone. Like just regular stone. Oops. So here we can just do the plain old stone. And we'll also try windows. And I don't remember what we did over there. Hold on. I think it was a regular stone brick stair and an andesite slab. Yes. Okay. Ugh. So we can do that, that, and then andesite slabs. I guess I put them back. So that's all stone. This is all bricks. What could we do on this side that would be different? I guess we could try wood, maybe? That would be one option. Let's try dark oak. That's one way to get down. Totally intentional. Oh, I didn't finish this side. Crap. Look out, llama. Your butt is in my way. I guess we try that for now. Softer landing this time. So that feels very shiny. I'm going to call a no on that one. And I unfortunately have to wrap things up here, but don't worry, we will pass you on to somebody else that's streaming. That's not bad. I don't mind that. I think it would look really cool if we saw all, like, if all the sides were dark like that. That has a nice look to it. We could maybe change the windows a little bit. But yeah, that's not too bad. We would lose the ability to make any kind of arrow slits. We would have to do windows at that point, but I think we could do okay. The sun's gonna go down here. I'm gonna lose the light. It's hard sometimes to look at it without these giant gaps, but so the last but not least is the other side here that's just plain stone. I hope it doesn't look the best because it's probably the most boring. Darn it! That actually looks pretty good. That's frustrating. I think I like windows more than arrow slits. So that's probably what we'll do. But I don't know about the stone. Wood and brick. Isn't that what I've done? That's what this other side is on the Yeah, the stone is unfortunately really good looking, right, Retro Panda? Like it's a pain in the butt, but I know what you mean. You know, I'm leaning. I like that it makes it dark on top. I like that we have a color shift. I might have to take screenshots and look at them side by side in between streams. I don't know. I think the wood is changing my mind. I can quickly. I got a few minutes. I can put the wood in that right there. We'll put the dark oak in that space right there, and we'll see. That way we can look at them side by side. Oops. So let's just dark oak, and we'll just rip all this out. And I'll do it proper. I'll put in windows and see what it looks like, because we can use probably spruce stairs in these positions here and here, and then do spruce slabs on the top parts of things if I have those. Strip this out. And then we could do slabs there and there. Let's see how that works. I guess we can get out this way. And while we're here, make this a little bit easier to stop the cartoony face thing happening. We'll add texture to this later. It's more about getting the top part right. Oops, lost my pick. Okay. So we'll just scooch out this way. I think I like the wood better. I'm kind of not sure what to do about the walls. I think we could maybe get away with those being andesite walls. I might even like the all stripped part better. I think I might like this side better than the other side. I wish we had stairs and slabs in the stripped wood. I know why we don't, but it's just a little bit too bad. Just these get a little bit too highlighty for me. I think I prefer the smaller windows. Opening you put teeth in the gap. Yeah, I'll leave that stuff to other streamers. I know who you're talking about. The only other thing I might want to do is maybe add a little bit more variety in the band here, like in the separation. We could also do something cool around here. Maybe add stone bricks or something. We could add something a little bit more sturdy underneath there. We don't have polished andesite walls or anything, so I'll have to experiment with it in between streams to see what I like. But that's some serious progress, I think. We started off with like a framework for these towers. We've come up with some height decisions. We've certainly finished the approach on this side. Connected the walls. We also connected the walls out here. This wall is now drastically different than what it used to be. You can see the old one there in the back. And so now we have a lot more room. And when you look at it from above, it's starting to feel a little bit more connected, which is very cool. These little offshoots were also a nice happy accident to try and solidify and figure everything out. I'm okay with everything. So hopefully you've had a good time today and you've already followed the channel. If you haven't, why not? It's free. You can hang out with us next time. We are going to pass you on to somebody else that's streaming. I'm not sure who's out there yet. Maybe my mods can let us know in the chat. But look for me tomorrow. Myself and Pixel Riffs will be doing the Spawn Chunks podcast, releasing a new episode all about the latest snapshot. I believe it's 21W08B is the snapshot we're going to be talking about. Pixel Riffs has also been playing Minecraft Dungeons Flames of the Nether. We're probably going to talk about that. You can listen to the Spawn Chunks and the Citadel Cafe for free on the respective websites. It's thespawnchunks.com and thecitadelcafe.com. Thanks to everyone this weekend. Thanks to my moderators. Thanks to everyone for hanging out and spending some time here. And thank you for the support. We had an epic stream on Friday and a great turnout yesterday as well. And I can't thank you folks enough. It's just fantastic. So if you would like to be here next time, I hope to see you. And there's all kinds of different ways that you can support if you want to do that. Bits and Prime subs and all that kind of stuff. They all lead to the Discord. And the other place is Patreon. For less than the price of 1 cup of coffee a month, so it's $2, you can join the Discord over on Patreon and help me stream more often. I'd like to try and start doing snapshot streams on Wednesdays. So if that's something that you're into, then check out patreon.com/Joel Duggan. We'll see you folks next time. Have a great Sunday. Bye for now. We're going to spread the love around today, folks. We have not raided Mythical Sausage in a long time. Mythical is a phenomenal Minecraft builder. You absolutely have to check out this channel. Pile on in, be kind, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now, folks. Have a good one.